season has only just begun. It's interesting to see which teams have gotten off to hot starts, though.
Yeah, Brian, there's a lot of different situations here early. It could be continuity, adding star power, or possibly both. But it's great when you can find that confidence level early and see if you can sustain it all season.
Building hope with a fan base as well early in the season always helps.
Absolutely energizes the entire fan base.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Dort and Holmgren make up the forwards. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Okogie, just 5 on the clock. For 3, Smith. He buries it from 3.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Durant covering. Durant against Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Now here's Durant. He had 31 in the win against Toronto.
And you factor in his defense as well. 3 blocks on the night, really making his presence felt.
Okogie, the pass to Şengün. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Here's Okogie. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Driving to the basket. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Wallace outside. Holmgren outside. Can they get it? Counted from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Wallace. After the basket by Houston. Outside, SGA. Pass to Wallace. Three-pointer. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And they pick up 2.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Thunder trail by 8. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Yeah.
And Allie, thank you for that.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Now here's Holmgren. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Eason's checked in for Houston. You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
Here's Thompson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too, and he'll go to the line. It's on Cason Wallace. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's their first personal foul. Second team foul.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Thompson at the line, shooting one.
And the free throw, no good.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Fires for three. The Thunder with another miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Eason, pass to Durant. Sengun with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Holmgren after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
Eason finds Sengun. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Outside Durant. Tipped away. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 31 in the win against Sacramento.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well. He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Here's Durant. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Rockets, #1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Pass to Wallace. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here's Eason. Off target with the 3. Thunder trail by 12. Down low. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
Now here's Durant. Thompson left side. And another miss by Houston. Thunder trail by 8. SGA with it. Durant covering. Gilgeous-Alexander wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Wallace. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 8. On the wing, Durant. Watched by Wallace. Rejected by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Eason with a steal. Thompson against SGA. Now Thompson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Raptors in Toronto.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Yeah, and I'm not sure contact is really the way to slow Hartenstein down inside. He actually invites it.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Houston will go for a different look here. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Holiday's checked in for Durant. And it's Shepard in for Thompson. Then for Oklahoma City, Caruso. He's checked in for Dort. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Wallace. Adams, shot's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Joe. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Easton. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Davison, he's checked in for Houston.
On the floor for your Rockets, number 4, J.D. Davison.
Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepard. Outside Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Pass to Shepard from deep. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Caruso finds SGA.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Holmgren missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Joe, out to the right wing. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's now only a 5-point Rocket lead.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Here's Easton. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Pass to Adams. Here's Shepard. Houston with another miss. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Left side Joe. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Shepard. Here's Davison. Adams a screen. Davison, the pass to Adams. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Hardenstein's got 6.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Houston up by 1. And we'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
We've got Steven Adams. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Sengun. Then it's Shepard, and it's Crawford in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Just 2 to shoot, and that one's good. 6 points for him.
And that's where Sengun does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Pass to Wiggins from the arc. Eason pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, there's a resemblance in Alperen Sengun's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Sengun acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you, BA.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Crawford. Now here's Sengun. Here's Shepard. Lets it go from deep. Sengun, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Right side, Mitchell. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Soft touch off the glass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Shepard, checked by Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Legs, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Tate's checked in for Crawford. Then for Oklahoma City, Dort. He's checked in for Caruso. Wallace comes in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. He's perfect from the line this time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
On the wing, Wallace. Adams against Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And over the course of his career, the three-point shot has been a work in progress for SGA. But I like how it's looking right now.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets making a change here. Holiday is checked in. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Holiday. Here's Shepard. Outside Eason. Looming large, KD.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Wiggins down low. He's against Eason. The shot by Dort, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Shea is just getting better and better at facilitating.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Knocked away. Thompson finds Şengün. Shot clock at 6. And here's Shepard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
For an offensive machine like Gilgeous-Alexander, it's important to incorporate the floater in your arsenal.
Talk about a guy who's really broken out. How about Aaron Wiggins, Tim?
Oh, B.A., he certainly has. He's the former 55th pick in 2021. And you look at the versatility on both ends. He can shoot it, drive it, and defends multiple positions.
And Houston making a change here. Smith's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in. Şengün, the screen. Smith outside. For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Thompson. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. And now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Back to Smith. Pass to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Wallace outside. Over Thompson. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Eason against Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson with some nice D. Rockets trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Smith. And the layup falls. Smith's got 5.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
SGA against Thompson. They grab their own miss. Another shot. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Outside Durant. The 3. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Byron Şengün. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. There's a screen. Here's Wallace. Drains the triple. Wallace has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Thompson. SGA covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. The 4th spot held by Oklahoma City.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Caruso, he's checked in for SGA.
Number 9, Alex Caruso.
For Houston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. From behind the arc. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Durant. Takes a 3. Dort grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Caruso, the pass to Dort. And here's Wallace. No good with the triple.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And he makes it.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Holmgren. And it's rejected. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. The focus from Holmgren there.
Yeah, Holmgren looking unstoppable right now and showing you the entire offensive package he has.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Thompson outside. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's a 4-point Rocket lead. Oklahoma City shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Wallace. Dort for 3. Knocks down the triple. So Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Dort against Durant. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. Pass to Wallace. On the take. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Rejected by Holmgren. Dort against Thompson. Dort outside. Now here's Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. 3 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Caruso misses. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. From 12 feet, Eason can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trailing.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Caruso with the bucket.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Here's Durant. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Thunder out in front. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run. They're measuring up the shot. Next up. Give it up for the participants.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. And since we have a moment, let's see what other games are coming up tonight. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Hornets in Charlotte. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
These are solid teams, pretty close talent-wise.
Absolutely a sneaky good game that should be very entertaining.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
Well, his activity has set the tone, blocking and altering shots.
Thunder with a lead. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Dort and Holmgren make up the forwards. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Thompson. And here's Şengün. Back to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Dort outside. From deep, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Durant. Dort defending. Thompson scanning the floor. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Şengün controls the rebound and the putback.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. From deep, Holmgren, and the three-pointer goes. Holmgren's got 19 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Durant against Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Now Dort. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
That one's good for 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. PA?
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Throws it up high, and stolen by Holmgren. Dort, the pass to Wallace. That shot missing. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Thompson with it. He's picked up by SGA. Durant for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wallace outside. Thompson against Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Thompson. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Durant against Holmgren. Smith outside. Thompson, a screen on Dort. Up top, Thompson. Şengün, a screen on SGA. Thompson passes to Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And that's 10 points for Alperen Şengün.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming off that pick.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Checked in for the Rockets. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Oklahoma City, second.
And when you look at their block totals from last year, I really love how this team protected the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Here's Wallace. Off target from outside.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Smith. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it to win the drought. And Hartenstein with the lay-in. Hartenstein's got 8.
Yeah, if you've got a 7-footer like Hartenstein with that kind of touch, just get him the ball in the paint and let him go to work.
Durant for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Wallace. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Thunder trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
SGA finds Holmgren. Ooh, Holmgren fighting through contact.
And one of the fears about Holmgren was his lack of bulk. But he's a strong enough finisher to still power it through contact inside.
Pass to Thompson, right wing. Here's Eason. That three's off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Look at Chet using his size inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. And another basket for Houston.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. Looking to get it going. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Amen Thompson. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North. And I think when you look at the growth that SGA has shown over the last few years, really incredible. He has developed into one of the best players in this league.
Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and B.A., this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Here's Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. To the inside. And that one's good. Holmgren's got 25 points in the game.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And Sengun throw it down. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Sengun, no good on the free throw. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
The three, Durant. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. And a look here at the shot chart for Cason Wallace.
And everyone has an off night once in a while, and this is his. He just hasn't looked like himself and just seems to be forcing shots up and deviating from the game plan. Let's hope he can turn it around some.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Shepherd comes in for Smith. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso outside. Pass to Holmgren. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Thompson outside. Inside. Outside Eason. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the defense has to be so worried about Durant. It allows KD to kick it out.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Adams. And that one's long. The Rockets lead by 4. Thompson, a screen on Caruso. Here's Shepherd. The 3-ball. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Yeah, Shepherd's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepherd play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Finney Smith comes in for Durant, and Holiday subbed in for Thompson. And he makes all 3. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Caruso to halt the run. Holiday grabs the miss.
As they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Houston working the ball around. Here's Adams. Basket's good. Adams has got 8 points.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
Pass to Joe. Outside Mitchell. Back to Joe from downtown. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Finney Smith, a screen. Here's Shepherd. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Nice work at the line so far. Going 5 for 5.
Shepherd, 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
At just about 85% from the line tonight, they've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. It's Wiggins on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 16. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Shepherd. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. They set the pick. Outside Joe. Pass to Caruso. Wiggins with a screen on Adams. Caruso cans it with nobody near him. Caruso's got 5. The Rockets lead by 6. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Eason. Give him 8. Here's Shepherd. Adams a screen. Fires from deep. And it's Shepherd missing. Shot from the wing. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Alperen Sengun. He's out there with Tari Eason. Shepherd is out there with Steven Adams. And it's Davison in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Shepherd. Down low. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Caruso outside. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Sengun, the screen. And here's Shepherd for 3. He can't get it to go.
Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Sengun. Here's Davison. Takes the 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Eason, pass to Adams. Oh, and Adams, strong finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's SGA. It's rebounded by Sengun. The Rockets lead by 6. Pass to Shepherd. And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Caruso outside. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Caruso's got 9 points now in the second half. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. The Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Durant. Houston working the ball around. To the paint. Stolen by Wiggins. Joe with the ball. Durant covering. Caruso, a screen on Şengün. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And then Thompson's checked in for Eason.
That's their first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Houston, Alperen Şengün. At the line, shooting one.
And what separates Şengün from most other pivots is his level of skill, plus his basketball IQ, a really polished player.
Left side, SGA. Here's Joe. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. Shepherd's got 5 points in the quarter.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Joe, the pass to SGA. And here's Caruso. The three is up. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Wiggins against Şengün. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. And Eason subbed in for Shepherd. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Joe. The Rockets lead by 6. Left side, Durant. Count it.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots, alongside the sky hook and the step-back three.
Holmgren outside. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Holmgren's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
For three, Durant. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist from Dort. And now it's just a 4-point Rocket lead. Durant looking around. Smith passes to Thompson. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
And for Oklahoma, number 22, Jason Wallace.
Now here's Durant. Watch by Wallace. Elbow shot. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Smith. Holmgren. Dort for three. It's hauled in by Houston. Easton's got rebound number 8 now. Smith outside. Back to Durant. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 9-point Houston lead.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
Here's Holmgren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Okogie's checked in for the Rockets. Good on the second one. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 13 in the second half.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Pass to Holmgren. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Dort. There's the 3.
On defense, Durant utilizes his length and quickness, creating really solid coverage. Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Durant, the pass to Smith. Here's Okogie. Watch by Wallace. Here's Şengün. The Thunder with the rebound. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Thursday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling in the full swing of things by then.
Durant against Dort. Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Oklahoma City ball.
Thunder trail by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander up top, defended by Thompson. SGA passes to Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. Thompson with some nice D.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Here's Okogie. Watch by Wallace. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Sengun. I love when he goes up with power.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Durant. Here's Holmgren. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Now Durant. He got it!
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one up. Oh, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Gilgeous-Alexander fires. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
That's great footwork and great ball control. It feels like Shai can go wherever he wants on the court.
Here's Smith. Oh, the stuff.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Smith.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Durant, no problem from 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
They trail by 14. Stolen by Thompson.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Rockets.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Kevin Durant.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
Now Şengün from deep, and he nails it.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this was all I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.